Hello student, welcome to Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, our department Humanity and Science. Course Basic Mathematics, course code 22103. Myself Mrs. Smita Shekhar Kamble. Today's lecture we have to discuss about the statistic unit 5. That is the statistic, it is obviously based on the calculation about raw data, frequency data or frequency distribution. What is the data? It is the question. Data is the raw fact and figures. These have very little meaning until they are sorted or they are used to make calculation. The process of sorting or calculating data is called data processing. The result of data processing is information. Sample of the data set x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x9. The values we have to convert, that is 17, 15, 23, 7, 9, 13. Where x1 is 17, x2 is 15, x3 is 23, x4 is 7, x5 9, x6 13. This type of the pattern. Group data versus ungrouped data means what? Group data, the data that has been organized into group, into frequency distribution, age less than 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 6 to 9, 10 to 12, 13 to 15 and total. 1 to 3 indicate the class interval and suppose we have to consider as a frequency. So 52, 132, 131, 61, 18, total is 396. Now percentage they got, suppose 13.20, 33.50, 33.25, 15.48, 4.57, total is 100 of this column. In group data, always remind that the class intervals are given which they are continuous or not continuous, which is depend on the group data pattern. What is ungrouped data? The data has not been organized into groups, also called the raw data, and also the frequency is given, that is it is called ungrouped data also. Raw data meaning definition and explanation we cover. The ungrouped data, that is called raw data. That's why data has not been organized into groups. Ungrouped data look like a big list of number, variables, anything. Suppose look here in this slide. Group data is always the class 118, 125, 126, 133, 134, 141, 142, 149, 150, 157. Class boundaries, that is 117, 125.5. Why we have to take the class boundary? Because these class interval are not continuous. That is we have to subtract from 0.5, we have to add the 0.5. So 117.5, 12.5.5, we have to organize these tally and frequency. That pattern is called the group data, which is in a form of group. So we satisfy about the ungroup versus group data. That is the data can be classified as a group or ungroup. Ungrouped data are the data that are not organized or if arranged could only be from the highest to lowest or lowest to highest. Group data are the data that are organized and arranged into different classes or categories. What see in this diagram? Oh, that's mean. Mean establish the sum of the number divided by the whole numbers. The middle number, that is data arranged in the numerical order. Mode, the number that occur most often in a set of number. The difference between the greatest and least number in the set called range. Oh, that's very meaningful. One more PPT that is established the vocabulary flashcard for the student. Mean, the average of a set of number. Median, the middle number in a set of data. Mode, the number which appear most often in the set of numbers. Range, the difference between lowest and highest number in a data, a set. Descriptive statistic, it is obviously based on measures of central tendency, mean, median and mode, and measures of dispersion range and standard deviation. In today's lecture, our focus is to establish the knowledge of measures of dispersion and measures of central tendency. You study up to 10 standard, that is mean, median, mode. And these measures of central tendency most probably use the inner measures of dispersion. Oh, standard deviation, mean deviation, variance. What you look in this picture, that is very important. Oh, I can calculate the mean, variance and standard deviation of a population or a sample data or a set and show and explain my work. Standard deviation calculator. That is what? In a statistic, we have to most need of 82fx ms calculator to calculate the given data, which in a form of raw data, group data or ungrouped data. Range. In today's lecture, we have to must find the range. Oh, here you see the number line where number indicates, suppose it is 3, 4, here is 5, 6, 7, here is 8 and here is 9. But they highlight the numbers which are 5 numbers, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Range is defined the highest value minus smallest value, that is called range normally. So 9 minus 3 is equal to 6. 6 is the range. Data set, suppose 3, 4, 5, 5, 6 are the numbers. Which is highest number in given numbers? Oh, that is 6. Which is lowest number? 3. That's why lowest and highest, the highest minus lowest give range. That means 6 minus 3 gives 3. Range is the difference between lowest and highest value. Find the highest and lowest value. Subtract the lowest value from the highest. For example, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 7, 8. Which is lowest? 2. Which is highest? 8. So 8 minus 2, that is highest minus lowest, gives 6. The range of the given data is 6. Now data range for the many numbers are given. Yes, we have to check that. 42, 30, 53, 50, 52, 30, 55, 49, 61, 74. 26, 58, 40, 40, 28, 36, 30, 33, 31, 37. 32, 37, 30, 32, 23, 32, 58, 43, 30 and 29. 34, 50, 47, 31, 35, 26, 64, 46, 40, 43. 57, 30, 49, 40, 25, 50, 52, 32, 60 and 54. What is the highest value from this data? Yes, we identify that is 74. And what is the lowest value? We have to check, that is 23. So largest minus smallest give the range. So the given data, the range is equal to largest value minus smallest value, that is 74 minus 23 is equal to 51. Age of the student, suppose is given 11, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 16, 16, 18. Here more numbers are repeated. What the numbers are repeated? 11 not repeated, 13 repeated 2 times, 14 repeated 2 times, 15 repeated how much? 4 times, 16 repeated 2 times and 18 remain as the same. But we see that 11 is smallest and 18 is highest number. That's why range is equal to highest minus lowest, that is 18 minus 11, range equal to 7. That is, we have to revise the range definition. The range difference between the highest value and the smallest value in the set. For example, given the following sorted data, find the range 12, 15, 19, 24, 24, 25, 26, 30, 35, 38. Which is the highest value? Yes, 38. Which is the lowest value? Yes, 12. Sometimes the lowest value may be in the middle. We have to check each and every value which is highest or lowest in given data. That is arrange it is in a increasing order. That is more easy to identify which is lowest and which is highest. That's why range is equal to 38 minus 12. Range is equal to 26. Solution. Find the range. Ordering the data helps to find the least and greatest salaries. 17.6, 18.3, 18.4, 19.4, 19.7, 20.3, 20.8, 21.8. In given data, which is maximum and which is minimum? Yes, 21.8 salary is maximum and 17.6 salary is minimum. Therefore, the range is equal to maximum salary minus minimum salary. That is 21.8 minus 17.6 is equal to 42. Therefore, the range of starting salaries is 42, or dollar we have to convert it 4200. Some measures of dispersion: range, variance, standard deviation, coefficient of variation. But for the measures of dispersion, we have to discuss this topic. We have to highlight the range first. Range is the difference between the largest, that is maximum, and smallest, that is minimum values. The range is equal to maximum minus minimum. Example, find the range for the sample values 26, 25, 35, 27, 29, 29. What is the highest value? 35. Minus what is the lowest value? 25. Final answer is 10 unit. The range is not useful as a measure of the variation since it only takes into account two of the values. It is not good. That is, the sometimes it is data is not sufficient to verify anything. The coefficient of range is very interesting. Coefficient of range is equal to x maximum minus x minimum, x maximum plus x minimum. That is, the range is the absolute measure of dispersion which is the unfit for the purpose comparison, or if the data are in the different units. Therefore, the range of the data of the heights and the range of the data of the weights cannot be compared because measurement units are not same. So we can use the coefficient of range to compare the range of both data. Now, measures of dispersion for ungrouped data. Range. Data set may be same center but look different because the way the numbers are spread out from the center. For example, one company is given. So company 1, 47, 38, 35, 40, 36, 45, 39. Company 2, 70, 30, 118, 52, 27. Measures of variability can help us to create the mental picture of the spread of the data. The range for ungrouped data, range equal to largest value minus smallest value. The range, like the mean, is highly influenced by outliers. The range is based on two values only, that is largest value minus smallest value. Measures of dispersion on group data. Problem: data entry 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. Frequency 8, 15, 21, 49, 5. From the data set shown in this table, find the range, the standard deviation and the variance to the nearest hundredth. Since the question deals with the complete set, we will be using population form, not a sample form. From the central tendency on group data, see mean, mode, median with group data. Estimate the range from the group data. What the group is given? Yes, employee dollar contribute to profit sharing plan. $50 up to 55, 55 up to 60, 60 up to 65, 65 to 70, 70 up to 75, 75 up to 80, 80 to up to 85, 85 to 90. Frequency 4, 7, 9, 22, 40, 24, 15 and 9. Previous example, that is raw data, always gives the highest value minus smallest value. The estimate the range is equal to upper limit of the highest class minus lower limit of the lowest class. What is the higher limit of the highest class? Yes, 90. What is the lower limit of the lowest class? Is 50. $90 minus $50 gives 40. Mean, median, mode is the combination we correlated each other the values of elements. Range, group data. The range, upper bound of last class minus lower bound of first class. Again the example, find the range of this data. 41 to 50, 51 to 60, 61 to 70, 71 to 80, 81 to 90, 91 to 100. Frequency 1, 3, 7, 13, 10, 6,